Hi, good morning everyone. Today's really exciting. It's a beautiful morning, it's snowing outside, and we're gonna do a full face first impressions. It's not really a full face, but you know what I mean. Of stuff that I bought from beauty outlets. So I will link down below the haul video if you haven't seen it, which I showed everything, I swatched everything as well. So we're just gonna get started. I have done my eyebrows already and I'm just like way too excited. I also have a hospital appointment, so I kind of need to like get ready, make it like wearable, easy, quick, so that I can go out. So I'm gonna start with eye primer. This is the Ardell In Her Prime eye primer matte. So I'm actually really excited to try this because the only eye primer I've ever tried is this, where is it? Is this Poundland one, which is like a stick. Like this one is more, I think, of like a cream. Okay, I don't know how much I need. It's like this moussey texture, and I'm just gonna like put this on. I don't think that it's really like color correcting or anything. Like maybe to like a very slight extent. For now it feels comfortable. It honestly doesn't feel like there's anything on there. Like it's not like sticky or anything or tacky. So for eyeshadow, we're going to use this little cutie which comes in this bag. This is the Revolution Renaissance Day palette. So this is super cute. If you haven't seen it in my haul, I'll just show you now quickly. You get like these 5 different colours. Really easy to make like a very natural day look. You get this little brush which I will try and use today, but it's teeny tiny. And you get a mirror, and this is like really compact, really good for traveling. No. And I'm gonna start with the middle shade because I feel like that would be a pretty good transition shade. And I'm just gonna like press it to start off with, and then I'll blend. So there's a decent amount of kickback, as you can see. It's blending on pretty nicely on top of that primer. It's got nice amounts of pigment. It's like a very cool toned colour, you know, it's almost like a grey. That is actually quite interesting. Like the only slightly warm tone is this, but I would say that even that's like cool toned. Then we'll take the one next to it just to like deepen things up a bit. Again, just gonna like press and blend up into the crease just to like deepen it up. I suppose we'll have like a smoky eye today. I don't know, I do feel like my skin texture looks a little weird on top of that primer. Don't know if you can see. Like, I'll keep trying it though with like different eyeshadows, but yeah, I will say that my skin is looking a little like elephant skinny. I don't know how else to say it. Then I'm gonna go in with the darkest shade in the palette. I will say that everything is looking like not too varied. Like everything looks like it has a very similar like undertone. So I would prefer maybe if like the middle brown was like a little warmer to add a little warmth into the crease. Yeah, everything is blended nicely on top of that eye primer because I have struggles with a lot of Revolution shades. Like I feel like a lot of Revolution shades can actually be really patchy for me. And just take a little bit more of that first shade, like just above a little, just to see if we can actually get some variation. Like, because I don't think I blended that high, but we just seem to have lost it. Also, it's going patchy right here, if you can see. I basically just run this cotton bud in my like makeup remover white, and I'm just using it to just carve out in here. And I'm taking it just like ever so slightly above my crease. Should I put down concealer? I'm going to put down a little concealer. I'm just going to take my Colourpop one because it's the lightest one and just pop that right there. Do you know what? I'm just going to use this little guy that actually came with the thing because why not? This brush doesn't feel very soft. It actually feels quite like stabby on my eyelid. Okay, so something like that, but I'm not going to use that brush again because that's way too like, it's too stabby for my eyelid. It's actually hurting. This is just from my little set. If you watched my what I got for Christmas video, if you did not, I will link it down below. So I'm going to go in this lighter shade, and I think I'm going to spray my brush because I feel like Revolution has good like shimmers, but you know, I would probably spray it anyway. Just using my spray for later. This is the Flower Power Peony by W7. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this on here over top of where we did that cut crease. It's a little shimmery, but like nothing crazy. Then I take my darkest shade again and just like, you know, make this look all blended. And I'm gonna go in with this like cream shade. I'm gonna use that to like blend out up here and just make sure that all of my edges are nice and blended. Okay, so I will say with that primer, the eye primer, that my eyes are feeling quite dry and actually a little bit like sensitive and painful. Like I do have really sensitive like eye skin, but they never normally feel like this, so that's why I feel like it's the primer. I'm gonna do eyeliner just really quickly. This is my only oily like waterproof eyeliner. And then we're gonna start priming. So I'm gonna start off today with this, the Flower Power Peony by W7. It's meant to be a priming and setting mist. I'm not really sure what it's meant to do. I feel like it makes my skin look kind of like glowy, do you think? And then we're gonna go in with my primer. This is the W7 Perfection Pore Minimizer. And I mentioned in my haul video that I think, or at least I hope, that this is kind of like a dupe for the NYX Pore Filler, because that was like one of my favourite primers. It's going on really nicely. Can take a little more. It has like the same like texture consistency as the NYX one, which like when I first ever used the NYX one, it like scared me. I like dropped it on the floor because like it just, I don't know, it's like a little paste. Yeah, that's filling in the pores really nicely, making me look really smooth. Like, can you see? Like there's like no pores. And then for foundation, I got this. This is the Cover FX Cover Click Cream Foundation in the shade N35. And I was so disappointed when I opened this up in the haul, like because of the size of it. And not only that, but I mentioned in the haul that it was wonky, yeah. And I was showing Cam the size of it last night, and I like wiggled it about and the whole thing fell out. So I've had to do my best to like squidge it back in. Just wiping it on. And I've never ever tried a stick foundation before, so this is my first ever experience with it. I don't know how much you need. I'm just gonna like do that. It says it can be used as like a under eye. It says it can be used as concealer as well, so maybe I can do this side with a brush and the other side with a sponge. I'm a bit worried that the colour is going to be a bit too orange for me. It's blending out pretty easily. I was worried I'd have to put some like elbow grease into it. It's blending out nicely on top of that primer. Like honestly, there's no pores like whatsoever. I wonder if it makes it any better or worse. Because sponges usually like sheer it out a little, but because this is a cream product, I wonder if it would, because usually like some product seeps into the sponge, because obviously it's a sponge, but this is not a liquid. It's probably easy enough to blend out with both. Like it doesn't really change how easy it is. Something, it's not really sitting well on my nose here, if you can see. It's like a little texture. Not too much coverage. I'm gonna go over a little bit. I'm gonna do a little, like right in here, because it's like peach tone, so that might help. A lot more over my redness. I feel like this is not gonna last me long at all. Like, I use that every day, and because it says that it can be used as a concealer, I'm not too worried about it being like too heavy under my eye. I like it. I don't love it. It's kind of like a lot of hassle as well. You have to like swipe it all over and then blend it in. Like, the colour's a little off, but it's just what they had in stock. And I'm gonna go in with a little concealer anyway. This is my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Light Ivory. I'm just gonna do a little like just to brighten and stuff. Like I could see myself using it as like a peachy corrector maybe, like before concealer. I don't know if I'd use it as like my foundation, because like it's not even that I particularly love the finish of it. I don't hate the finish of it, it does kind of look like skin, which I actually kind of like, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to keep playing with it. I wish the shade was a little lighter, but it's really nothing to panic about. I can just like hopefully balance it out with concealer. So I'm just gonna set it with some of my translucent powder because I didn't get one. My normal little combo of these two. I do that every time. I just want to like hold them up and I tap them and then I get shit all over myself. I just basically mix the two to make like a little peachy shade. That foundation still feels like slightly tacky, like it hasn't set down completely. And then all over, I'm just gonna quickly take this e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder in the shade Light Medium. And I'm just gonna take that on a big fluffy powder brush and just take it all over my face. I'm gonna use my W7 Honolulu bronzer. I got this from Beauty Outlet like a while ago, like nearly a year. So we're in 2021. We made it. The world is absolutely crazy at the minute in America. I'm very, very glad and fortunate to be in England. But let me know, are you all from England or are you from America or any other places? And how are things? Do you have an annoying dog that barks constantly or is that just me? Okay, so just like that. It has like a nice warm undertone, so it does help to warm up my face. You can still see that mark there though. Then we're going to go in with blush. And I'm just going to use the one that I haven't tried yet, this pink one. It's kind of cool toned as well, so I feel like it will go relatively well with the look. Just pop that back here. Right, so that's just all of that. I'm going to do highlight now. And this is it, the Cover FX, the Perfect Light Highlighting Powder. This is in shade Sunlight. But like, how bougie is this? You like press the button. I did show it off in my haul. But yeah, I've never had anything this bougie before. And then I'm going to take this, which I've been using as my highlight brush recently. And we're just going to go for it. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I actually like that, you know. It's like real, like, subtle, like, glow from within kind of thing. It's very healthy, very, like, natural. I like that. I like that highlighter. Glad that I got that. And then I'm going to do a little spritz of this. Tell you what, it does spray out a hell of a lot. I think I'm going to take this shade, yeah, mix with a little of this and just see how that goes first. I want to do something really soft down here, like a little soft contouring, so you won't even know that I've done anything, but it'll really make my eye like look defined and pop. I'm going to use my Primark eyeliner in white quickly just to brighten things up and make it look like I've had more sleep than I have had. Then I'm going to take a little brush and I'm going to take this white shade and put it right in a corner. I'm just going to quickly take my black eyeliner by e.l.f. and just do up here. If anyone has any tricks for actually how to like do this without making my eyes water seriously bad, then please let me know. But next I'm going to curl my lashes and we're going to try out the Ardell Mascara, which I'm really excited for, especially the bottom side, because like I find it so difficult to curl my bottom lashes. Like I just always get marks all over my eyes, so it's actually got to the point where like I've just stopped doing it. Then we're going to crack this baby open. So this is the Ardell Top and Bottom Precision Mascara. Which side did I open it from? This is in the shade Ebony, which I think is black, but I'm honestly not sure. So this is what it looks like. It is like super cute. It's like super cute packaging. So we're going with the top first, which is like this big old brush, which is like nice and tapered towards the inside, so you can really get in your inner corner. Okay, so straight away I'm having some problems. It doesn't seem to like really be gripping the lashes. I feel like this is one of them mascaras that's going to be better with age, because I think the formula is just a little wet at the moment. Okay, so that is 2 coats. Obviously you'll be able to see better when I haven't got massive thick eyeliner on. Obviously I messed up, I'll sort that out. I'll do like a side profile so you can see. So the bottom is like this absolutely teeny tiny little wand. Okay, again it seems to be having the same sort of issue where it's not gripping the lash as well. So I think it's probably just the formula. I prefer this tapered side, the big tapered side, to the little side, I think. I'm honestly really worried about smudging. I feel like mascara always smudges on the bottom lashes for me. Off first impressions, it's not my favourite, but I do think it's going to get better with time, so yeah, there's that. Now I have a gloss. I don't know whether to try this gloss or liner with a... I'm going to try it with a lip liner, I think. I'm just going to grab out my Technic retractable lip liner in nude, and I'm just going to really quickly line my lips. Now I'm just going to go over this gloss. This is the I Heart Chocolate Lip Gloss by I Heart Revolution, and this is in Salted Caramel. Oh, I like the colour. Ooh, it actually has like a decent amount of pigmentation to it, which is quite surprising. I mentioned in my haul that I think that the like smell of it is like a bit too like strong for me. Like I'm not a fan of it. So I might like, honestly, I might just take off the lip liner and then just go over the gloss. Just made it like too brown when I want it more sort of like pink, I suppose. I suppose that you should be able to see its real pigmentation. Okay, I prefer that way more without the lip liner, because I feel like it's a bit more like pinky, like nude toned, and I prefer that. And that's the finished look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to do more. Please let me know, because that way Cameron will let me buy makeup. Okay. Yeah, I'd love to do more hauls and first impressions and stuff. I kind of love it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure that you like, comment and subscribe, and I'm gonna go to the hospital now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.